All right, so this is a pretty badass story. Tennessee coach Kim Caldwell plans to coach against South Carolina. I mean, as a sentence, that's not that impressive. The coach plans to coach. I get it. But if you don't know, now you know. If you don't know, Kim Caldwell just gave birth. In fact, if she is indeed on the sideline when the Volunteers go against the Gamecocks on Monday night, it will be 1 week, exactly 1 week since she gave birth to her son, Connor Scott. So that's some toughness. And, I've been through the baby process. It's not an easy one. And Caldwell apparently also had the flu at the same time, which has been going through the Tennessee locker room. Nonetheless, she has decided to return to the sideline. This is her first season as coach, but she's gotten rave reviews. The Vols have been good this year. They've only lost, to mostly good teams by slim margins. And she just has the way she carries herself has been impressive. And obviously it's impressive to see her back there to go against Dawn Staley and company, a hell of a squad in South Carolina. Here is a little bit of what Coach Kim Caldwell had to say about returning, but I thought it was a nice story worth sharing.
Well, first, how are you feeling?
Feel good. Yeah.
Nice early back, or
yeah, it's nice to be back.
What was the highlight of your first week with your son?
Just how cute and little he is. And you could just stare and look at him all day.
What was it like watching the game without being able to?
It was not great. It was uncomfortable, but you get to see it from a different perspective. I was proud of our team, but it was not my favorite thing I've ever done as a coach, just have to sit home and watch it on TV.
So, you get the point, and that shows you something about her competitiveness. I think obviously so does her desire to get back on the sideline. That's a quick turnaround. No matter what business you're in, it's a quick turnaround. And obviously the coaching profession is a little different than others where you're not in an office per se the whole day, or, I don't know where she lives or whatever. The commute, things that come into life when people have babies and the like, but there's a physical recovery aspect to it. There's a mental recovery aspect to it. And then there's a life aspect to it. And if I'm a Tennessee fan, this has me pumped. Well, whatever the result of the South Carolina game is, this has me pumped because it just continues to add to what we've seen so far from Caldwell. She gave a rah-rah speech about her seniors because she had said, I want them to be my players too. That she didn't just come in for the new players, and people gravitated toward that. I think this is more evidence to support that it appears they have the right coach and the right hire there. Of course, Pat Summitt, legendary Tennessee coach. I'm not saying Kim Caldwell is going to be that, but it does feel like a void has been filled in Tennessee.